Alright, today's project, we're going to put in the Dynojet target tune to coincide with the 585, or I'm sorry, the MR103 cams that I did, and S&S pipes, all that business. So, there's kind of the, let's see here. Let's see if I can get that to focus. I guess TT5 or whatever the hell it is, 6. If I put glasses on, I could probably see it. Anyway, that's the one for the touring models. 14 to 18 or 20 or something. And that says, well, I think it's a 5. Looks like a 6, but any which way. That's the dude there. Here's all the goodies. Wideband O2 sensors. And the S&S pipes. That's the rear cylinder there. There's the bung for that. I think I can get right at that. And then the front one is right there. I may end up having to take the gas tank off. In fact, I think I'm going to, because the wires, all that stuff, they need to run up the spine of the, underneath down here. No, actually down under here. But anyway, we'll get to that here in a minute and see how that goes. But for now, it says to mount the target tune module. And let's see, I'm getting all this stuff out of here. So there's the target tune module. So I'm assuming what they're thinking is maybe something along these lines, whatever the orientation would be. I'd have to just kind of check that over. But anyway, that's where that goes. And I'll get started here and see how it goes. Okay, so the O2 sensors are in. This got to be kind of interesting. I didn't want to take the pipes off, and it turned out I didn't have. That's a 7/8. So if you get in there kind of like so, where are we at here? You can actually get a little bit of a throw on this open-end wrench if you just move it around. See right there? Give it a little bit of a twist. I had to take off the heat deflector that was right in here, but no big deal. Okay, so the front one, let's see, get some light in here maybe. There we are. That one was pretty easy. I'll get right on there, getting the bungs out with a 7/8 socket, and just turn them back out of there. And then I came in. Okay, so I came in through the front here and was able to get a throw on it with my 7/8 box open end. And so anyway, those are in, and that wasn't too bad. And the other thing is with PowerVision, everything PowerVision is, kind of like S&S. It's the real deal. So they got pretty comprehensive instructions here. This is my application here, touring model. So we'll get on to the next step here. Like I said, I think I'm going to end up having to take off the gas tank because these leads, they got to go up underneath it here and get out of the way of everything. And same way with this one back here. It's going to have to be someplace, I don't know. I'll figure it out, but I'm trying to make this as painless as possible, but I don't see any way to do this without taking off the gas tank. But I might surprise myself. Alright, well, I had to take the gas tank off, which really wasn't a big deal. There's that, I forget what they call them fittings, but anyway, it's pretty easy to get that off. You just slide this little chrome sleeve up on the bottom of the tank and then pull that down, it comes right out. There is a nut on this, I'm sorry, a bolt on this side, just like on the other side. And then 2 of them back here. And then this cover wherever the hell I put it, oh, right here. It just kind of sits over all those wires and stuff and harnesses. So you just get that out of the road, and then I'm gonna have to try to figure out routing for that, but it's gonna have to kind of go up along there, in and through and behind and what have you, and then down and along, and then they all tie in down here. Now this back one, this shouldn't be any big deal at all, because it's just right there, you know, and then in you go. So okay, so I got the front one routed. I think it looks fairly clean. That thing right there was kind of a pain in the butt. I got one of my big 2-foot long zip ties, 1/4 inch wide, and wrapped it around a frame there, and I think it'll be okay. It's not close enough to the head to really cause any issue, and if it is, I guess I can kind of move it like that there. Anyway, so up and through, and then down in the tray, and get that thing out of the way, and then we'll tie it in there. Alright, so here's all the connections. Wasn't too bad. They said to just use a paper clip to kind of open up those holes in there, and then of course there's all the little set screws, and then it just, you know, like I said before, lives right there. So I guess now the next thing is to connect the O2 sensors and disconnect the factory O2 sensors. Okay, so here we are on the right hand side of the bike. This would be pretty tough to screw up. Obviously I wasn't sure whether the gray was front or rear, and I just remembered back is black, so kind of like back in black. But anyway, the factory, or I'm sorry, the PowerVision Target Tune provided connectors were already color coded the way they should be, so there's that. Now the only other issue I may have here is, let's see here, the way this is routed, we might be a little short on wire here perhaps. I may have to do something different up here, but I'll finish that up when I get there. Okay, got it pretty well all done here. Just had it running here a second ago. First thing you need to do is make sure that your PowerVision is updated to the latest software, firmware, and I think driver was the other one. So you got to take it in and plug it into the computer for that. I just did that and came out here. Now, just got to turn this on and get everything going there. And of course, your kill switch. And that'll bring up your dyno jet, but you'll also notice right here that the target tuner has this little green light. Okay, so that's telling me that the system is all connected and working. So now you just fire her up there. Not quite sure why it's doing that, but anyway, I'm sure that's just something I've got screwed up in my settings. But as far as installing all the hardware and everything, that wasn't terrible. I mean, it took, I don't know, a couple hours, I guess, but like I said, you got to take off the tank, all of the connectors and stuff ran down underneath the tank, and then down here with all of this stuff, I'm going to go ahead and unhook the Power Vision. Leave all of that connected, because this right here is the data port, diagnostic reader, whatever, and then this end of it, this is all plugged in, goes underneath, and it comes up into here. So in order for this thing to read what the wideband O2 sensors are doing, this has to be connected all the time. And then what I will do is I'll just put that rubber plug that's dangling in the breeze down there back in here and tuck it all in, and that's it. That's installing a Target Tune on the 2016 Road Glide. Thanks for looking at it.